What's up everyone, Alex here. There have been a couple of really big Ys announcements over the past couple of days, and I want to share that with you right now. The first thing that we're going to be talking about is the brand new Ys 10 Nordics, which, if you can tell from the name already, it's going to be Nordic themed. The details that I'm about to share came from Siliconera, and I just want to thank them for their translations. Keep in mind that any of the romanizations used in this article may not be reflected in the final product. According to Siliconera, Ys 10 Nordics is set in the Oberia Gulf, which is a large mass of water containing an archipelago of countless islands. There, Adol encounters a maritime tribe called the Norman, threatened by a group of immortal beings called the Griga, or Grieger, that attack people. Unraveling the mystery of the Griga's goals and nature will be at the core of the game's narrative. The article also outlines a couple of new features, one being a solo mode, which is what Siliconera describes a fast-paced combat mode where your partner is controlled by the AI. The combo mode, or combi mode, is an unusual system that puts both on-screen characters in your control at the same time. And the reason for this is so that you can actually finely tune and control your characters at the same time, so you can dodge attacks together, dash together, so that way you're not getting into these situations where the AI is doing something stupid. So I do find this one interesting. There's also something called a cross-action system that'll allow players to switch modes as the situation suits, which I don't really know the details of it. There's not a lot, especially with this announcement, but that I would assume that just basically means you can switch between solo and combi mode back and forth and whatever. Ys 10 Nordics will also feature nautical navigation, where you get to control a sailing ship and move between Oberia Gulf's isles. This is more involved than just basically taking a ship and going onto a world map, of course. This will allow you to explore marine areas using nautical maps and charts, and even have naval battles against other ships, which is really, really cool. The screenshots that you're seeing also depict traversal, like using grappling hooks and the like. Ys 10 Nordics is set to be released in 2023 in Japan, on PS4, PS5, and Switch. Naturally, there isn't any sort of international release date for this game, but I want to hear when you think we're going to get this game. In addition to this, Falcom also announced that a port of The Oath in Felgana is going to be coming out on the Switch this spring in Japan. It is called Ys Memoire, The Oath in Felgana, and Falcom is calling this an HD remaster. They also call this the definitive edition of Ys Oath in Felgana, and these details come by way of Gematsu. I've actually had several friends who told me that this was one of their favorites. One of the really cool things about this remaster is that Adol is finally going to be voiced by somebody, in addition to voiced events for the game's more than 30 characters, as well as a narration that'll allow players to enjoy an even more dramatic story. There's also going to be high-resolution versions of the illustrations for every character that appears during the story, and you'll be able to switch between these more refined versions, these higher-resolution versions, with the classic versions according to your choice. That is, of course, on top of the graphical upgrades that the game has, and there's also going to be 3 in-game background music sound settings, which will be the original sound version used in a PC version of Oath in Felgana, and a PC 8801 version, and the X68000 version from those specific platforms. There's also going to be high-speed mode and support modes that are built into this game, which kind of rounds out all of the new features that this game's going to have. Again, no international release date has been revealed, and honestly, I'm not sure when we're going to get these games. But I wanted to let you guys know about this because I know that many of you are Ys fans, myself included, and I'm really excited to be able to play Ys Oath in Felgana for the first time on the Switch. And more importantly, Ys 10. This is really exciting. I enjoyed Ys 9, Monstrum Nox, and Ys 8, Lacrimosa of Dana immensely. And it seems like Ys 10 is just going to be improving upon the formula that they've established in those games. At any rate, I want to hear what you think. Post your thoughts in the comments below and let's talk about it. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.